Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. This is SoupaSoka. Things might look a little bit different today. I'm playing as my level 20 Gnome Mage, Soupa. I'm actually on the Nostalgia's private vanilla World of Warcraft server, but it's the PvE server, person versus environment, not PvP. And we're in Westfall today. This is on the Eastern Kingdoms, kind of on the bottom left corner. And we are, you can see us over here. And today we're entering the Deadmines. So here we go, we're going to enter in. This is the Deadmines, the Defias hideout. And if you've never done... Sorry about that, I'm on my way. If you've never done the Deadmines before, this is pretty much the earliest instance you can do on the Alliance side. It's around a level, probably 17 is the lowest you want to be. You can probably be as much as level 24. I'd say 17-24 is the range. Ideally, you probably want to be level 18 or so, or 18 to 20, I would say, maybe 20-21. I'm going to share this quest, make sure everyone has it. And I want to share this quest if I can. And I'm going to share this quest if I can. I don't think I can share those quests, but I'm just going to try. Okay. So, let's do one of these. And let's throw a fire blast on that guy. So I want to explain a little bit about my mage as we're going. We're not in the instance yet. We're just clearing down towards it. It's a little bit scary for me because our group is me as a mage. And then we've got level 19 hunter, level 24 paladin. That paladin is our tank, which is just bizarre to me. Like, it's so weird to me to see a paladin tank. I guess it's a thing, though, on Alliance side. I mean, I've heard of it, I've never experienced it. And then we have two more paladins, level 17 and 19, which will be our, I don't know what you want to call them. They're gonna be our DPS / healer. So they said they're gonna do some DPS, some healing, apparently, between them. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'm skeptical, but should be fun either way. I don't really need to pyroblast the guy. It's probably not going to even go off in time. I'm just going to fire blast him. So the reason why I'm starting the video before we even get inside is because, what is this? A mail? No good for me, just read that. I want to explain a little bit about my mage before we get in there. So, like I said, he's level 20. You can see my gear here. I've got just some generic shoulders. I've got some green items, a decent staff. It's actually a mage staff. A decent wand, and some other green items. Only one ring right now, so I'm missing a helmet and another ring. That's all I could get right now. I think there's no necklace or trinkets available for non-engineers at this level. I don't think there's any necklace available, actually. And let's loot that. Apparently these Defias diggers will drop bandanas. That's nice. We're going to get those bandanas easily. We've already got 4 of them. We haven't even entered the instance yet. Alright, let's wind up... big pyroblast on that guy in the corner. Let's see how much damage we can do with pyroblast. It should be pretty nice. Boom. Okay, about a third of his health. I'm pretty happy with that. And we followed up with a frostbolt. Just gonna wand him down the rest of the way. I already passed out some mage water to a few people. Anyone else for water? Unfortunately, I picked up this water. So mages have a skill called Conjure Food, Conjure Water. These spells let you create temporary food and water. You can see it's called a conjured item, so it'll disappear 15 minutes after you log out. But basically, mages never have to worry about... minor... not a minor. You basically never have to worry about having food or water as a mage, because you can make your own. And I guess just got rank 3 of that, but unfortunately, when you first get the skill, you only can produce 2 bottles or 2 loaves of bread at a time. And as you level up, it'll produce more without actually changing the skill. But I just leveled up to 20, just got Conjure Water rank 3, which means I'm only making 2 waters at a time. So I'm going to try and make a lot before we get in this instance. Let's see what's going on here. There's a Defias henchman. I don't know where we're going. I can sheep whatever you don't hit first. Yeah, we can just sheep whatever. I'm just gonna throw some blizzard down here for funsies. So as far as my spec is concerned, let's fire blast that. Oh, he resists. That's kind of not so good. As far as my spec's concerned, I went for a fire spec just for fun. I think frost spec's actually a little more efficient, but I'm just kind of messing around right now. And assuming we're fine, right? We're not gonna die or anything. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm just kind of screwing around at the moment. Anyway, so I'm fire spec, so it's improved fireball and reduces the casting time of fireball by half a second. and Impact gives me a 10% chance to stun targets with every fire spell I cast. And then I got Pyroblast level 20, which is basically just a giant fireball. It's very slow, and I'll probably only use it to initiate fights when I'm solo grinding. In this instance, I don't want to pull aggro too much if I can help it. Alright, let's throw a sheep on this guy. Sheep, sheep. And we'll start fireballing over here. Let's throw down some Blizzard on these. Hopefully, yeah. Probably inefficient by doing a Blizzard there. Let's do a Frost Nova. There we go. Like I said, I'm kind of messing around at the moment. And they're about to kill everything, I think. That sheep's about to break. Sheep's 30 seconds. I got rank 2 of sheep, so it gives a 30-second polymorph, assuming it's not broken early for any reason. So, as a mage, you guys probably haven't seen my mage yet, because I haven't brought him out onto the YouTube channel at all. But basically, I think he should be a lot of fun. I'm just kind of messing around, because I want to get a little more practice with him on the PvE server. Whoop. Got a digger over here we're going to take out. I really just want to play a little more of my mage on the PvE server. Just because the PvE server is kind of a chill experience. Don't have to worry about getting ganked. Altogether, not too bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Fireball this guy. And so I'll be the crowd control for this instance. And this is my first time really crowd controlling as a class. So you can greed on that. I meant to sell all these things here. Anyone need a 6-slot bag? Got extras. I'd like to just clear out my bag space. I don't want to throw away those bags. Let's throw down one of those. Let's do a little flame strike here. It's really inefficient to do this AoE on these guys because they die so fast anyway. But like I said, kind of fun. So, no thanks. KK. Keep making more mage water. Oh, I need to probably buff up everyone with intellect. I just realized I forgot to do that. He's got let's put some int there. I think everyone is good now. Okay. Oh, probably inefficient to polymorph that. We'll just wand down people for a moment. Yeah, so we're gonna do the Deadmines. So like I said, I made the mage mostly to try a different class, but also to have a little bit of a different experience, because obviously I'm on Alliance. I don't really level Alliance very often. Actually, truthfully, this is the first Alliance character I've had since the fall of 2004, and that was a Gnome Mage. And that Gnome Mage, I think his name was Conald, C-O-N-A-L-D. It was like a mix of Conan the Barbarian and Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I thought was kind of funny for a gnome. I think I leveled that mage to 26 or so, and then stopped playing him and never touched him ever again after fall 2004. That's as far as my experience goes with Alliance leveling. So I guess that's basically a major reason I want to go do some Alliance leveling, is just to try. Oh, we got all the bandanas already, nice. Just to try something new that I've never done before. Gonna AoE down this stuff. And yeah, so that's basically my main thing. I just want to try something new. Never done it before. What are we pulling here? All sorts of stuff, apparently. But yeah, so I don't know if I'll level this mage all the way to 60, to be honest. I plan to use him long enough to get through the Deadmines, Gnomeregan, and the Stockades. That's 3 instances that are generally Alliance-only instances. Horde can do them, but it's much easier to find a group if you're on the Alliance for those 3 instances, especially the Stockades. Almost impossible for Horde to do. Like, you have to make a really concerted effort to do that for Horde, because it's actually located inside of Stormwind. But Deadmines people sometimes will run on Horde, and Gnomeregan, people will run Gnomeregan for sure. There's a teleport, I believe, for the Horde to get to Gnomeregan a little bit easier. I've never used it personally, but you definitely can get over there as Horde. I want to polymorph people. We're killing this stuff too fast. Let's just fireball this stuff down. So that's basically my goal, is to just run those 3 instances, record it, and upload the instance runs on YouTube. Kind of share with everyone those instances, because I like to kind of have a sort of I don't know, like a library of all the instances available in Vanilla WoW. I'd like to have that on my YouTube channel. And we can probably just run in. I think we can do that. Let's go. Whoop. Or are we gonna actually kill these things? I guess we're gonna kill these things? Okay. Well, I'll just AoE everything down best I can. Let's kill that guy. These guys are giving us a little bit of experience, like 10 experience per kill or so, I think. So it's not literally nothing, but... Okay, in we go, and rebuff. So here we're going to jump through, enter the Deadmines, see the cool loading screen. Doesn't take very long to load. Whoa, what's that? Okay, the camera got a little wonky there. This rat needs to die. Let's get rid of him. Okay, let's rebuff. Frost armor, all that. And let's drink, okay. Alright, so this is the Deadmines. Here's the map. It's a little hard to see right here. Let's get a better location. So we should be entering from up here. We're going to wind our way through. We should meet Rakzor first. We'll probably do Miner Johnson if he's up, which I don't know if he will be. Oh, we're entering combat. Let's go ahead and get started. Then Sneed. Sneed is actually... Oh man. Are these guys all... Yeah, they're all immune to fire. They've got... Hold on a sec. We have Detect Magic. I'm going to pull that out. And we're going to detect beneficial magic effects on the target for 2 minutes. I think these guys are casting like a fire shield on themselves, which is really unfortunate because I'm spec'd into fire stuff, so let's see what happens if I do detect magic. Quick flame ward, immune to fire spells. Well, that's super annoying. And they've also got frost armor. And it's even more annoying is, okay, I guess not so bad. Immune to fire spells, but not fire damage. So I can still use my wand. My wand is fire damage too, unfortunately. So I was a little concerned about that. So I guess I'm just going to frostbolt these things as much as I can. And that'll be the extent of it for the Defias Evokers. As far as quests, it's not showing up anymore. But we basically need to retrieve the Gnome Sprock. Oh, 3, Agility 3, Spirit. That's a small upgrade, but I don't really care. It's so minor. Not worth it. So we have to kill... Let's see. The functional goblin shredder. Find that shredder and bring back... Okay, so I think we have to kill Sneed for that. The Defias Brotherhood, we have to kill the final boss, which is VanCleef. Sorry, I've got to turn my camera around here. So we'll go along after Sneed and we'll get to Gilnid. And then after that, there's Captain Greenskin, VanCleef, Cookie, and Mr. Smite. So we're going to actually go to a pirate ship over there. And we'll get all sorts of stuff once we get to that location. So there's lots of bosses here. It's kind of a fun instance as far as I recall. Shouldn't be too hard. I think about an hour of playtime to clear through it. Oh, this guy's chasing me down. I want to run away. Our tank, as I've mentioned, maybe I didn't mention it specifically, is Shnu, level 24 Paladin. Apparently, Paladins are good tanks, bad DPS. That's what I'm told. Okay, we're gonna wind up the big pyroblast on this overseer. We're gonna see if we pull aggro. We don't pull aggro even with the fire blast. Okay, great. So it seems like the paladin's got some pretty good aggro control. It's good to assess that early on. And like I said, I mean, I've not touched the alliance side in, gosh, 12 years now. It's been almost like probably 11 and a half years. That's insane. And so it's been 11 and a half years. So I don't have any concept of what paladins can do on PvE. All I ever deal with is fighting them in PvP instances, or in scenarios, not instances. And they're annoying to fight against PvP. But like I said, PvE, who knows? I know they're good, it's what I've always been told. Whoop. Let's go ahead and sheep this little one here. I'd sheep the big one, people are already hitting him, so there's really no point. And, ooh, Martharin is about to die. Nope, Shnu got aggro very quickly somehow. Good. And, let's go ahead and throw a fireball at this guy. Then I'm going to go ahead and drink. The other nice thing that mages learn at level 20, a couple nice things actually. Mages level 20 is really cool. You get a new rank of Frost Armor, a new rank of Frost Bolt. Ooh, 3 Stamina Cloak, that's fine. Seer's Cuffs, 2 Spirit, 1 Intellect. 2... nah, that's fine, I can pass on that. Am I drinking yet? No, I'm not. I actually made mana on accident rather than drinking, I think. Is that what I did? Yeah, I accidentally created... R. Kelly? So I'm going to drink for a moment. I think we'll be okay here. Yeah, these are all just little guys. Let's throw down some AoE. What was I saying? So... I've never really grouped... That's what it is. I've never really grouped paladins before. It's kind of a new experience for me. I'm a little nervous about having 3 paladins. The nice thing about 3 paladins is... My guess is that 3 paladins and a hunter aren't going to roll for the same kind of gear that a mage is going to go for? Yeah, classic song is what I would call R. Kelly's Ignition. It's hot and fresh out the kitchen, in my opinion. And, what are all these things? Yeah, so is anybody else in these quests? Yeah, everyone's on a couple of these quests at least. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze those guys down, and we're just gonna drop some more AoE, which actually is only hitting one target anyway, so that's kind of silly. I don't think we'll level up while we're in here, by the way. I think I was just barely pinned to level 20, maybe like 10% of the way through. Here's Rakazor, here's our first boss. We've already cleared down this whole hallway. It's pretty rapid. Anyone need buffs? I think everyone's fine. I'm drinking up. I'm looking forward to dropping a huge pyroblast in this guy, and let's see, do we want to do the ads join him? All sheep left ad, if so. I don't know if this will actually be a problem or not, but I'll sheep this guy on the left if we pull him. I don't know if they just all pull as a thing. I'm gonna find out. Nope. Okay. Whoops, let's face this guy. Let's get a pyroblast going. Does this guy stun people? Hope not, because I'm winding up for a big shot here. You kind of stink if he stuns people. Pyroblast also does a damage over time. You can see 3 fire damage every 2 seconds, so it should be doing an additional 56 damage over 12 seconds, what it says, which is pretty cool. We don't have any fun things we can do besides... Oh, did I pull aggro? I think I did. Getting out of here. Did I pull aggro? Yeah. Yeah. My bad. Boston and Journey's classic music. I would agree. Boston and Journey are pretty well-known classic music. Let's blink over here. Have some fun with that. That was kind of cool. Haven't used blink yet in any sort of fight. Rock Slicer. What does it look like? It looks like a big axe. Okay, I'm gonna greed on that. I don't need it. Okay, we're gonna wind up and we're gonna kill that rat. We're gonna make people think I'm shooting a fireball. Ooh, just on the rat. Let's sheep this bad boy. Sheeped. Don't hit him. Oh, the hunter hit him. Hunters, why you gotta do that? I don't have enough mana for that. Okay, we're gonna flame strike instead. And you can see the little polymorph timer there is pretty handy. I think I gotta resist anyway on that. It's kind of funny. Oh man, that Defias, he just like flipped on death. That was pretty funny. I don't know, they make a goofy move. We also have evocation. This is something we learn at level 20 as a mage. So while channeling this spell, your mana regeneration is active and increased by 1500%. Lasts 8 seconds, 8-minute cooldown. I'm just gonna cast it right now just to regen because I'm kind of lazy. Oh, there's a... Oh, let's sheep that bad boy. Oh, no. Okay, we're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna try this again. Sheep. Resist. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Had a resist. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Did I get a loot anything? Nope. Sad times. Door lever. I'll lead the charge here. Got my trusty staff and my spiky shoulders. Good to go. Oh, yeah, so by the way, this is what my gnome looks like. He's got no facial hair, no hair at all, and I think kind of bluish eyes. I guess we'll just AoE on this stuff. What did you just pull, bro? Bro, why are you guys doing this to me? We need to start marking our targets, I think. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna blizzard everything. Let's start marking sheep targets, by the way. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Let's polymorph that guy. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pull aggro off our healer there. I'll try to. I guess maybe that's one of our DPS paladins. I don't know what's going on. We have so many paladins that you really don't know who's doing what anymore, except Shnoo's tanking is all I really know. Okay, let's freeze that and let's start shooting it. Should have enough mana to get us through this fight. A couple more fireballs should be about enough for him to die. Yeah, one more fireball. And you got it. Alright, let's go ahead and drink out of mana. Yeah, I made a bunch of food, but no one wants my food. It only heals 240 health, which is pretty low, to be honest. Yeah, put moon. Can I get mage water? Let's get 10. Who needs a mage water? Marthan? There you go, get that mage water, boy. Alright, let's heal up a little bit more. Not heal up, sorry, let's make some more water. That was a pretty rough thanks you got there. So I assume you meant thanks. Okay, grab that wool cloth, grab a little bit more there. Let's make some bandages. I'm working on scaling up to 115. At 115 first aid, I'll be able to make heavy wool bandages. So until then, I'm just making standard wool bandages. Should get there by the end of this instance, I think. Where are we? Slash target Miner Johnson, is he up? Doesn't look like he's up. We might be far enough away you wouldn't be targetable just yet. Okay, let's close that out. Let's move up. Ready? Yeah. Snap. His paladin's overplayed at 60. Miner Johnson up? Seems no. Slash target miner slash target. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's up. It's too bad. Okay, it doesn't really matter that much. He does drop something I think that's good for mages, but you know, I'll survive without it. I want to keep trying to pump out some water. I would say, yeah. I'd say. Alright, let's just keep the AoE going. It's kind of fun. Oh, we're going to catch another one and all that. Maybe even 13 could work. I was doing some leveling in Red Ridge recently. I actually started in Dunmoreau, and then went to Loch Modan, and then moved to, oh, can I equip that or not? Red Defiance Mask. It's rogue only, unfortunately. It looks really cool, though. Red Defiance Mask. It's totally just for aesthetics, but... and agreed on that. Grab this stuff. What's over here? This is just some random junk. It's kind of a good instance if you're a miner. You can pick up a lot of good tin and some copper veins, I think. But actually, as far as my professions, I went super, like, greed mode here. Anyone want to help out with Deadmines? I'm in a group now. And a group already. Sorry. Alright, we're off to the Goblin Land. Let's check the map. We're down here. We're closing in on Sneed. He should be in this room. We want a polymorph or what? What are we doing here? There's Sneed. Sneed Shredder. Ooh. Pulled aggro. Gross. Let's put that guy in his place there, hold him down, and I'll blast him a couple times. We don't need to worry about sheeping that. Let's just pull aggro off our healer with the Fire Blast. All of my mage spells, by the way, I haven't explained them. Fireball and Frostbolt basically are the same thing. They're just a direct damage. They take about 2.5 seconds to cast, deal damage, and Frostbolt will slow, whereas Fireball will deal an extra little bit of damage over time. And, ooh, shield, I'll take that and vendor that. And, Fire Blast is I like this ability a lot. It, blasts target 57 to 71 fire damage. It's just instant cast. It's a good way to pull a little bit of aggro off a healer if we need to. Let's go ahead and sheep that guy. Okay, we got the sheep going. Let's Frost Nova that. So then my next ability over here is Frost Nova. You've seen me cast it. It's an AoE Frost ability that basically will hold units in place for a few seconds. What is it? Frost and freezes them in place for up to 8 seconds. Usually it doesn't last 8 seconds. I mean, it'll last 4 to 5 seconds maybe. I think 8 is a little bit long. Grats. Polymorph is what I've been using a lot, just turning someone into a sheep. Makes it so they can't attack, move, or really do anything at all for up to 30 seconds. Really, really powerful in PvE. Also really strong in PvP. Let's double check our buffs. Let's drink some water, make sure we're full mana here. Sneed time. Alright, here's Mr. Sneed. Sneed Shredder. We're gonna get ready to drop that pyro. Oh, back. We pulled something else instead, we decided, I guess, which is just fine. It's good to clear the room first. I was just concerned we were gonna pull Sneed in on that, and that would have not been so much fun. I actually stunned that guy there because of my impact. 10% chance when I cast a fire spell, or when a fire spell hits a target, to stun them, which is always fun to get a free stun. Do we want to pull this bad boy? Look at the paladin kind of like trying to pull aggro here. I got this. Let's back up a little. We just want to clear the room out. Works well. That was a nice crit there. Alright, let's Frost Nova that. I don't want to take any damage. Keep him at melee range. Oh, Frost Nova also will break. Damage caused may interrupt the freezing effect. So you can't freeze someone in PvP and then wail on them for 8 seconds. It'll usually knock them out if you keep damaging them. Alright, Sneed's pretty cool. So he actually has 2 parts to this fight. It's one of the first bosses you'll fight in WoW that's a 2-part fight. It's not very complicated, but he has 2 parts, so it's kind of cool. Now I'm going to get ready to drop a huge Pyroblast on this guy. Is he immune to fire? I don't know. Alright, going to start the cast. I'm going to pull aggro. Let's be one of those mages that does that kind of thing. Ooh, okay, not immune to fire, which is nice. Seems like he's stunned. What's going on here? I guess I should keep casting fireballs at least. Oh, I got stunned. Terrify. Fleeing in fear. Okay, not stunned, I was in fear. Got it. Alright, Sneed Shredder is going down. He's a Lumber Master. Resist. Okay, he's almost done. Almost done. This is phase 1 of the fight. And I'm just gonna wand him down a little bit. I don't want to waste a fireball. Okay, there's Sneed. You can see he popped out of there. There he is. It's kind of hard to see him, but he's under there. And I actually stunned him with the impact. That was nice. So I got a good stun there. It was good timing. And let's go ahead and freeze him in place. Can we do that? No, I don't know if that resists or what, but you can stun him though. It's crazy. Like, you can actually stun bosses. Is really weird. Gold Flecked Gloves. Those are pretty awful. 3 int, 4 strength. It's not even an upgrade for me. Agreed on those. Let's get the Goblin Sprickle Sprockle, whatever, if you need it. It's a gnome. It's spelled really weird. Gnome. I assume it's pronounced gnome. Oh, let's take a look at the gloves. They're gold gloves. Kind of cool. A gnome Sprickle Sprocket. A little fun to say, but kind of weird. I guess I should drink, maybe. Yeah, it's a pretty easy fight. It seems like this group's going well, so we're already through the first 2. We're about halfway through the instance so far, I'd say. Let's sheep this bad boy. Sheep. Okay. Goblin Woodcarver. We've gotten 2 quests done now. We're gonna get this bandana, which is literally just gonna be vendor loot for us. Not worth it at all. Let's freeze. Oh, resist. My bad. Okay, so we're gonna get this red silk bandanas turned in, which is fine. We're just gonna get some vendor loot and a little bit of experience. Always happy for experience. And we're gonna get this turned in, which is actually gave us the Sable Wand, which doesn't look cool. Looks kind of like a crappy Harry Potter wand, but it's a little bit of a DPS upgrade. About 1.5 DPS higher per second, or damage per second, so about 1.5 DPS more. And then finally, if we finish this instance, what we're going to really get is a Staff of Westfall, which is sick. Like, DPS doesn't really matter. It's more than double. That's nice. I'm not meleeing very much, but the 11 Spirit and 5 Intellect is way better than 1 Spirit, 1 Intellect. Is that it? Just one guy? Okay. Thought we were going to pull a couple things there. Yeah, so Alliance side, on the PvE server, like I said, it's the PvE Nostalrius server. I think it's officially called Nostalrius Begins PvE. Let me show you the Slash, who right now is almost 1900 players online right now. And I would say that in the entire time I've been leveling level 20, I've probably checked population 15-20 times in that amount. I've never seen it go below 13 or 1400 people, and most of the time it's above 1600. And I've seen it all the way up to about 2,400. So the population, that might seem really low compared to the Nostalrius Begins PvP server, as that server usually has no less than 7,000 players. And as I've seen recently being, recently being beginning of January 2016, I've seen over 10,000 players on the Nostalrius PvP server. Oh boy, all sorts of aggro here. We really did that a little inefficiently, but that's fine. Let's do that. And okay, that guy's almost dead. Oh, these guys are almost dead too. That worked out not so badly. Let's go ahead and drop Pyroblast. Is this guy gonna be immune still? Yeah, he is, probably. Actually, hold on. Do the wizards have... Okay, they don't have the resist to fire. That's good. So what was I saying? Yeah, the PvE server, the population is much lower than the PvP server, but it's still very busy. You can see world chat is constantly scrolling over here. Like, there's people talking about joining groups, making things happen. Let's see, /who, Blackrock Spire. There's plenty of people in Blackrock Mountain and Blackrock Spire, tons of 60s. So the server population is very good. /who zone, let's see, Elwyn Forest, did I spell that right? Yeah, Elwyn Forest, for example, levels 1 through 50. There's quite a few lobbies here too, right? So even as you're leveling, you really won't have problems finding people if you want to join the PvE server. And at this point, unless you specifically really want to join a PvP server, I would probably recommend people join the PvE server. Since the population is so much lower, it's not quite as farmed up. It's a little bit easier to find things. There's not quite as much inflation going on in the auction house yet. At least not yet, because it's so many people still leveling. Let's just drop some AoEs here. But I like the PvE server a lot. Now, I will definitely say on the Alliance side, so far, I've seen more friendly players than in my time on the Horde PvP server. Not that people weren't friendly on the Horde side, just that there was a lot more... seems like I've gotten a lot more help on the Alliance side so far, like an abnormal amount, more than I would expect to be getting in general. So I don't know if that's because Alliance players tend to be nicer, or just the PvE server people tend to be nicer, or some other coincidence. I have no idea. It might just be random luck. I do know a little bit. Some people have recognized me, because my name's Soupa. They figured out who I am, and so I think sometimes people tend to help me out because they know who I am. And that's good for me. But it's hard to tell then if that's some influence on people's actions towards me. Okay, where are we in this instance, by the way? We've just been clearing trash, as you can tell. We're about up to the next boss, which is Sneed, I believe his name is. I'm gonna rebuff my frost armor. Check everyone else's buffs. Everyone's needs some buffs, looks like. And this guy has a pet, right? Pet doesn't have any mana. So that doesn't matter. I'm gonna start drinking again. Okay. I just wanted to rebuff things up. We've got Devotion Aura, which is plus armor. Deals 5 holy damage to anyone who strikes you. The good one is Blessing of Wisdom. 10 mana every 5 seconds. That's pretty sweet. Okay, Evocation is up, so when we pull the next guy, which I guess is down there somewhere. Huh. Kind of a cool thing. I've never really looked down there before. Gonna freeze that guy. Okay, what's going on here? It's like there's too much stuff. I was trying to tab target, and I guess they summon things. What's going on? Alright, let's go ahead and kill this remote controlled guy. Let's drop some AoE down. In case they summon another robot. Remote controlled golem. Goblin Craftsman's Guardian. Got it. Okay, that's what that was. So these guys will create things. Interesting. Makes me think those guys will drop some engineering recipes, possibly. I'm going to unload with a big Pyroblast on this guy. Maybe big isn't the right word. Oh, 277. That's pretty big. That's a pretty significant amount of damage. I just pulled a lot of aggro over there for sure, from a few crits back to back. But the Frost Nova held, which is nice. Let's drink up a little. I think everyone's good on Arcane Intellect buffs. Arcane Intellect, by the way, provides 7 Intellect. Intellect will increase your the mana, how much mana you have. I think it's 15 mana per Intellect. God, which one do I want to sheep? I guess stand up to sheep first of all. Okay, there we go, got it. 15 mana per Intellect, so it adds over 100 mana, which is nice. Uh-oh. Let's freeze those guys in place. And then it also increases your chance to crit. Increases the rate at which weapon skills improve and chance to score a critical hit with spells, so that's nice. if we kill that, does the golem? Yeah, golems disappear if we kill the goblin. Got it. Oh, metalworking gloves. That's kind of cool. They look nice. What do they actually do? 3 strength, 1 stamina? Not for us. And I think they're leather anyway, so certainly not for us. Alright, I think we're okay on mana. I'm gonna get the big pyroblast going on this guy. And follow that up with a fireball. Follow it up with another fireball, and we got a stun on impact there. I feel like I could I could definitely solo these things. Melt ore, 18 seconds. 140 fire damage inflicted over 20 seconds, movement speed reduced by 40%. Well, that's super annoying. Dudes, let me go back to guild chat. What's going on here? I'm trying to make Warlock a little while. I'll be back. Go ahead. Dudes. Warlock's really fun. I really enjoy my Warlock. I definitely am not playing this character. I'm certainly not giving up my Warlock or my Rogue. I'm just doing some Alliance side leveling because I haven't really done a lot of Alliance side leveling. Let's hit that guy. Let's go over here. Okay, this guy needs to be sheeped. I think it was a patrol or something. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Oh my. Oh my. Let's just drop AoE on everything here. We'll slow him down a little bit. Oh, I don't know if it actually slows anyone down or not. Okay, sheep's doing okay. I'm gonna re-sheep that guy actually, just to make sure he stays sheeped. Okay, and we're gonna drop some more fire damage on this goblin. Should be dead pretty soon. Nice to have that stun. Alright, let's do a pyroblast on this guy. Huh. Are all the guards bugged, or just that one? That's weird. Yeah, sometimes the guards might have some problems. I don't know. I've never really experienced anything like that myself, but in guild chat I'm talking about down here. Volnara is talking to a guard, getting a location, he's sending him to the wrong spot. It's also possible that the guard's telling him the right spot, but he's moving in the wrong direction. Like, sometimes a flag is hard to exactly figure out where it's pointing, and the guard might be correct, but the guy's just not looking in the right spot. Okay, a lot of goblins down here. There's Gilnid over there. The smelter. Let's shoot this guy. Am I making a mistake by doing that? Maybe let's check around the corner. Looks clear over there. Yeah, let's pull this guy. I think we'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen, right? Let's do one of these, and then do one of these, and then do that, and then let's freeze them in place. I'm gonna run out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I'm just keeping this moving a little bit faster. I tend to be a little overzealous sometimes. I don't like to dilly-dally too much. Let's sheep that bad boy. Let's, I guess we can't do that, so let's AoE here, make sure we don't pop the sheep. I'd love to have had a Frost Nova ready, but my cooldown wasn't up just yet, so I had to wait. And let's Fire Blast that guy to get the kill. And Pyroblast on the sheep. Boom. Really? Okay, I was gonna say, how did I not pull aggro? Like, healer is really pulling aggro with that stuff. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Don't want to take any more damage than I have to. And, oh, okay, great. Any good stuff there? Copper ore, wool cloth, all junk. Okay, let's drink up a little. We're good on buff still. Let's make sure everyone else is still buffed up well. I see intellect. He needs int. Needs int. They're good. I'll rebuff int now. Box of assorted parts. Ooh, I'll take some of those. Okay, so I think I said needs intellect, needs intellect, needs intellect, needs intellect. Let's just buff it on everyone, so we're good. And then we set a timer, and now we got 30 minutes, or mine will run out, I guess, in 24 minutes. That's okay. I can pull the next guy without me. That'll be fine. They've got 2 paladins for DPS, right? Although looks like they aggroed Goblin Engineer. I'll polymorph. Yeah, polymorph's nice. This is like an easy mode crowd control. It's super simple. I guess we're gonna kill this guy. I'll just wand him. I don't want to waste mana regeneration on this. Okay, I will start a Pyroblast though. Dun, 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 dun. What I'm looking forward to doing is getting like more spells in here. When activated, this spell causes each of your fire damage spells that hits to increase your critical chance with fire damage spells by 10%. So I'm looking forward to doing something like that and then getting like an increased chance of critting with Pyroblast on things. What are we pulling over there? I'm going to open this box because I would like some parts out of here. I'm going to ninja the good stuff. Thank you. Let's polymorph that guy. Okay. There's a quick Frostbolt. Not a quick Frostbolt. Frostbolt actually takes a little bit longer to cast, but it's a little bit less mana, I believe, right? 65 to 95. So if some mob's almost dead, I'd rather use 65 mana than 95. While everyone's doing whatever they're doing, I'll get the Pyroblast loaded up. I'm not sure Pyroblast's actually that efficient, mana-wise. I really don't know if it's a good spell, but it's just kind of fun doing a lot of damage in one big swoop. I'm gonna drink up now. Increases stats by 10%. That is a sick buff. I feel like that's a great buff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. And the guild I'm in over here, by the way, what's it called? Euphoria. It's just a random guild. I literally saw an advertisement in World Chat, and I was like, okay, I'll join a guild. I don't know anything else about them, and they seem nice. Like, I've enjoyed a little bit of time I've spent with them. Totally gonna ninja all this good stuff. But I like them, they seem nice. Oh, it's Kirby. Who's Kirby? I've been leveling Warlock on the PvP server. Good stuff, in my opinion. Gotta kill that guy. Taking a little bit longer, I was not really paying attention. Okay. I'll poly that ad if we pull both. Okay. Ready to go. What level? 19, 24, 18, 20. So we've got an 18, 19 both below me still. Okay, here we go. Yep, we did pull the ad. That's fine. I'm gonna see if I can polymorph him before he summons a robot. That's great. Got it. Alright, let's do a Pyroblast. I wonder if Gilnid drops any good loot for us. I could see him dropping an engineering recipe. Like, it seems like there should be some engineering recipes down here somewhere, right? Oh man, we're just caking on the damage in this guy. We're gonna follow it up with Fire Blast. We got a stun there. Smelting Pants, leather, 5 stamina, 4 spirit. It's pretty bad itemization. Thank you, Blizzard. Roasted boar meat. I'm gonna just make some space here. Is there anything I need there? No. I just want to make a little more space. I'm 194 centimeters tall, leveling a gnome. I feel your pain. Yeah. Box of assorted parts. I'm basically just gonna vendor all this stuff, or maybe try to sell in the auction house if it's worth anything. I don't think it is. But, no one's looting it, so I think it's fair game. Herb-baked egg. Oh, I guess we're gonna kill this guy. Okay. Any engineers here? I'm ninjaing all the crates. But happy to share. I'm not an engineer, by the way. I don't want to mislead people. Oh, it's a chest. Nice. Roll for chest. I mean, I'm not too concerned if they ninja this stuff. It's the chest, right? What do we got in there? Come on, mage loot. Come on, mage loot. That's fine. I don't care. Main hand mace plus 3 armor. It seems like it should be plus 3 armor. Oh my, such OP armor. Like, seriously, 3 armor. I have 200 something. Like, it's junk. That's so low. I just thought it was like 3 stamina or something it would say. 3 armor is pointless, in my opinion. 3 armors. Oh no, sorry, 3 stamina. 3 armor is pointless in my opinion. Alright, what do we get out of this box? More stuff. I'll throw away the rough stone. I just want to keep a little bit of bag space. Maybe some of this conjured bread. I've got so much of it. No reason to stock up on it that much. Let's make some conjured water. And let's drop some AoE down. Will this actually slow people? Ice Shard's doing 200 frost damage. So it actually doesn't slow people at all. It literally just does frost damage. So it's kind of the opposite of Flame Strike. Because Flame Strike, I haven't used it much yet. I don't know if you've seen it. Flame Strike, let's throw Flame Strike here. Basically is a slow casting AoE. Once I cast it, it does a bunch of damage and then kind of burns the ground, dealing additional damage over time. 48 fire damage over time. Yeah. What am I? I'm not even AoEing anything. I think everything dodged me. Yeah, so it's all going pretty smoothly. We're up to, what is this? The Defiance Gunpowder. I guess it's for a quest, maybe? I don't know. What's it for? Oh my. So much stuff here. I thought we killed that thing. I'll make sure we get it. Okay, it died. I'm actually running out of mana here. I've been blowing it on all sorts of dumb stuff, and I even started the fight by making water, I think. So, almost done. He's gonna drop a lot of gemstones, which makes sense, right? They're miners. They probably pick up shadow gems, all this junk. We've got so many of these. Oh, okay, we've got 2 of these red Defiance masks. A bunch of engineering junk that I looted, which is, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably just turn it into vendor loot, but it's possible. I'll check the auction house first. My theory is basically I don't want to waste time. At a low level, most of the stuff you find, you're just not going to sell it for enough in the auction house to make it worth the trouble of figuring out the prices and listing it at an appropriate price and then hoping it sells, and if it doesn't sell then you lost money. Like, it's just not worth it. I just vendor almost everything at low level. Even my skills, I was mentioning earlier, herbalism and skinning, just because I'm going full greed mode. I just want to make as much money as possible. I just vendor a lot of the light leather and stuff. It's just not worth the trouble of trying to sell it to me. Once I get up to like hide or medium leather, I'll probably start worrying about vendoring or like auction house listing some things, but at this point I don't think it's worth it. Let's make here Dalaran Sharp. Yeah, we got some of those stacked up already, so we can sell those later. Sell that later. There's the Defiance Gunpowder. Maybe gunpowder back there. Maybe the gunpowder is for opening a door up ahead. I think that seems familiar. I don't know for sure though. We're gonna get started on blowing up this guy. Yes, forgot. Entering combat. Why do we enter combat? That guy is finally gonna show up. Let's go ahead and freeze that. Did a pretty good amount of damage to that thing. Okay. Oh, I see. You need the gunpowder to blow open the door here. Unless you have... Oh, I remember this. So if you have a rogue that is high enough skill, they can pick this lock. If they don't have high enough skill, then you have to blow it open. Blowing it open will aggro a couple mobs, or spawn a couple mobs, basically. You can basically avoid spawning the mobs if you... Yeah, see, Mr. Smite yells, you there, check out that noise. You can basically make it a little bit easier for yourselves if you just have a rogue lockpick it. But let's be honest, it's not a big problem. I think we should be fine. These two, I think another 1 or 2 might show up, but not too worried about that. In case they do, I was going to wand that one down just to make sure I've got a lot of mana, but I think that's it. We're under attack. Ooh, that's going to be an upgrade for a lot of people. For sure. Probably more for anyone else. Like, strength's worthless for me. Silver ore, yeah, I'll agree that. Someone can need it if they're a miner or whatever, but... Okay. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. So this is the Deadmines underground. Oh, if I can get a little bit in here, you can see a bit better. And it's kind of bad because I need to like scoot up a little bit so you can really see the ceiling and everything a little bit better. But this is the major part here. It's kind of at the end. We're in this room here, and we're gonna walk up this way and go on the boat. And we're gonna kill a bunch of people, and it's gonna be pretty fun. Defiance Companion. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot that guy. Oh, I thought we were gonna kill the parrot first. That's fine. No problem. Just AoE stuff down. Yeah, so it's kind of a cool area, right? So we're in here. You can see it's like a little dock. I don't know how the ship got here and where it's gonna go. Doesn't seem like you're gonna get too far down here, but it looks cool. So there's that. We just picked up one more thing. Let's throw out some more bread. We can make more bread easily. Let's start a fireball. You can fish off of this dock, but I don't know what. At least I'm pretty sure you can fish, but I don't know what you can actually pull from it. If there's any interesting fish down here, I don't think there are. Let's get a pyroblast ready on this guy or woman. Squall shaper. We're gonna pull a couple things here. Nope, just one thing. Okay. I thought we'd pull that one on the right, but I guess not. Let's see. We're good on buff still. Okay, let's start a pyroblast in this one. Yeah, it's kind of a cool ship, and I think Captain Greenskin there is up there. He's actually a goblin, if I remember right, and he's also a card in Hearthstone. If you play Hearthstone, he's a goblin pirate. Not a very commonly used card. He's fine. Let's pull that. There we go. I just threw a fire blast out to grab it before it passed back to the other two. But yeah, Captain Greenskin is a Hearthstone card, but not a very good one. He has some specific uses in decks that run weapons, like some warrior decks, some rogue decks, but that's pretty much the extent of his use, and he's not heavily used by any means. Let's sheep that one over there. Huh. I really thought that would aggro the one on the right, but just kill that parrot in the meantime. I'm trying to keep some aggressive movement here, because I like these old instances. They're a lot of fun, but there's no reason to stall them and take longer than we need to. And I guess the hunters, usually hunters tend to pull, I feel like, but in this case, I've done some pulling, and when we were in the more confined spaces, we had the paladin pull. I will say one funny thing is, that's a big crit. My gnome is so small on the screen. Like, if you look at this space, like on my monitor, he's probably literally maybe 7 millimeters tall. Male pants, don't need those. But we're gonna pyroblast this big guy. I'm gonna need to drink up after this fight. 158 and a resist. I don't know what the resist was. Maybe that was the damage over time, the first tick maybe. Let's go ahead and freeze those things. Okay, and I'll drink up after this. But yeah, like I said, don't worry. I am not giving up leveling my warlock, or I'm not going to stop playing my rogue just because I am playing this guy drinking. But I'll play this guy a little bit from time to time. I'm able to level him a lot quicker because I'm not narrating as I level. I play him on my own in my free time a little bit, and so you kind of blow through things a little bit quicker without talking, which slows me down, honestly. I enjoy talking while I'm playing, but it definitely takes some focus. What Essence of Air worth? It's worth... I don't know. I'm curious what it's worth in this server. Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna drop the big polymorph, or the big pyroblast in this guy, or what's the plan? I got it. I got it. This is Mr. Smite, everybody. He's a Tauren, obviously. He's kind of cool looking. We're gonna sheep that bad boy. And we're gonna try to freeze those in place. Wait, are we killing this one? Yeah, I guess we're gonna kill the other guard first. That makes sense. How's Polymorph doing? Looks good. I want to recast Polymorph on this one just to make sure it stays up. Okay, ooh, Smite Stomp. What is that? Like a 9. You land lubbers are tougher than I thought. I'll have to improvise. Oh, he's getting out like some giant weapon. I'm glad I had this guy polyed at least. Let's re-poly that thing. Oh, he's got some sick weapons. Oh, I didn't mean to blink. Whoops. Misclicked and meant Pyroblast. I got a big Pyroblast coming. Hopefully it doesn't stun me again. Please don't stun me. Okay, thanks. I think he does another stun. There it is. Now you're making me angry. Let's evocate. Oh, I don't even need to. I'm regenerating mana at least at the moment. Let's rebuff this polymorph. Okay. Mr. Smite's kind of a cool fight, in my opinion. He's got, a couple adds he brings along. He changes along the way. He can be stunned apparently, but he also does a lot of other fun things. Thief's Blade. Oh, it looks like a pretty standard sword, a little shiny. pretty good for rogues, probably. Yeah, it's a pretty good rogue weapon. But just greed for me. I think, I don't remember what weapons mages can use. I've really not trained like in anything so far. Because I haven't really worried about it. I pretty much have a wand and a staff. I'm pretty happy with that. Why can't we open that chest? That's sad. Alright, let's drink up. So that was Mr. Smite. He's over here, so we're entering from the top side of the boat. I'd call it the top side. North side. And I think next we'll fight Cookie and Captain Greenskin before Edwin VanCleef, but it might be Captain Greenskin, Edwin, and then Cookie is after Edwin. I don't quite remember. Let's shape that one. And we're going to fireball this one over here. This quest down here that She-Bear is talking about in World Chat, unite level 60 plus, like uniting the Shattered Amulet. It's a really hard quest to finish. You need a group of at least 2 or 3 people, and it seems like no one is ever on that quest, at least on the Horde PvP side, or PvP server Horde side. I never could find anyone to finish that quest. If I ever get a chance to, I'll finish it up someday and record it, because it's kind of a cool quest line. It's like a 12 quest long quest line, and I'm on the last 2 steps, just haven't gotten there yet. Let's poly the goblin. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Back up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how long. I haven't really been timing this run. I'm not sure how long this is taking, but it seems like it's going pretty quickly. I don't feel like we're barely communicating. I mean, we're just rolling on through stuff. Let's drop a pyroblast on this one. Probably gonna need more mana. Target not in line of sight. Oh, that's annoying. Probably gonna run out of mana after a pyroblast, maybe a fireball. That's not as much mana as I thought. We're good. Okay, let's go ahead and drink up a little bit. Yeah, it's too bad we can't see the whole room. I don't know if that's a limitation of the WoW engine or if that's a limitation of the Nostalria server. The view distance maybe is limited too much. Certainly not a limitation of my computer, because my computer's not like the most insane computer of all time, but there's no way I mean, I run WoW at like the highest settings on like greater than 1080p resolution easily, and I'm always at least 60 FPS. And this is a 12-year-old game now at this point, so it should be easily runnable by almost all computers. Which way? I actually don't know which way is better. I assume this way is fine. Just gonna start off with a little fireball here. And we're getting a decent amount of experience. I think we came in here with 3 bars of experience. We've got another 5 since we've been in here. And we're gonna get at least 2 quests done. Even if we leave now, we'll get 2 quests done, which is nice. I'm just gonna pyroblast on this guy. I like pyroblast. It's a good initiator, I think. I don't think it's efficient for fights though. Which way? No one replied to me. Maybe they know and they just don't want to say. Whoa, what did we just aggro? A lot of stuff. Apparently we aggroed a lot of stuff. Oh, that was bad. I'm gonna polymorph this guy. Let's come over here. Let's target this one. Hopefully everyone's targeting the same thing as me. They got enough mana, we should be okay. I'm gonna evocate when I run low in a moment. I stunned that guy at least, that's good. Okay, so we need to evocate now. I'm gonna re-polymorph that thing in just a moment. Let's polymorph that. That Squall Shaper still alive? Did it heal or what's going on? Or is it a different one? How many mobs did we pull? Jesus. Alright, let's kill it. Okay, there we go. Whoa, let's polymorph that guy again. Okay. Out of mana, I think we're okay though at this point. As long as one paladin stays alive, I think we can res. I assume paladins can res at this level. I don't know when they actually get that ability, but it should be fine. Let's keep that polymorphed. Ready? Pop it whenever. Yeah, somehow we pulled everything from above. Pop it whenever. I'm just gonna pop it. I'm tired of waiting. We got plenty of health. We're good. He like ran up the side there, and yes, that's okay. Now I'm gonna rebuff Arcane Intellect and such on me, and probably no problem. All good. More fun. That was definitely more fun than doing it the old-fashioned way. Just pretty much wiped out everything there. I'm gonna grab any loot that is available, and let's drink up. I've got this Restoring Balm. It's this item I got from a quest. It heals the target for 180 damage over 12 seconds. I just got it like a level 20. I think it's like a level 16 quest. It's basically casts like Rejuvenation on a character. It's like level, I think it's like level 1 or level 2 Druid Rejuvenation spell. It's kind of the equivalent to that. Let's rebuff myself. Let's go ahead and buff everyone, including the pet. I like to get the pet buff, just in case, you never know. Might do something I'm not aware of. And, okay, we're all buffed. Good. Alright, ooh, that was a fun pull. So we just cleared out a bunch of stuff, which we have to clear up anyway to get up to VanCleef. He's up this way. So we pulled down that ramp, and this little spot here is what happened. We have to clear these also, but yeah, evocation was super helpful there. I think we would have been fine anyway, but I'm assuming I'm doing the most DPS, so let's sheep that one. Which one are we sheeping? Oh, wrong one. Got it. Yeah, we're not marking targets, which would make it a little bit easier, but it's okay. Fire blast on that guy, and we got him. Good. Let's warm up the pyroblast. It's a nice zoom out there. Yeah, I really like Impact. I don't know if Impact is actually a good thing to spec into, but a 10% chance to stun for 2 seconds every time I cast a fire spell. If I'm going fire spec, it seems reasonable to me. Let's make some more water. I got my timer going again so I can keep track of buffs, although I really can just keep track of them by looking up here, but it's kind of nice to have another way to keep in mind of what's going on. Someone needed on those, which is totally fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and drink just before we get into combat. I think they'll be fine taking out this guy without me. Oh, we aggroed something from above. Right? I mean, looks like it. We got a parrot randomly came down here. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the fun. Let's put a polymorph on that guy. Okay, and then we're gonna start shooting this. And let's freeze that in place if they want to get away from it. Okay, killed that. Easy. Polymorph. Did my polymorph break? I don't really know what happened. That's fine. Yeah, it seems like the aggro is a little bit strange. Like, this just seems like a bad design, or maybe it's intentional design by Blizzard. Because we really, I don't know why we're pulling stuff from down here. I mean, it's okay. It's working out fine. Just kind of weird. Goblin Shipbuilder. So we got to clear up a little bit farther even before we get up there. I passed out a few drinks, mage waters, to people at the beginning of the instance before I even started the video, but I don't know if they need more or not. No one's asking me for any, so I just assume they're fine. And that's why I was trying to make some more as we're going, just so if someone asks, I have some extra ready. And then I don't have to deal with making a bunch and stalling us, because it takes a while to make them. We only make 2 at a time. In fact, I'm just going to make another one right now. Yeah, it just takes a while to make them. It takes a lot of mana, too. It's about 7% of my total mana every time I make 2. There's a chest up here. That's nice. We're going to get a little chest soon. Probably need to stop and drink. What are the names of our group? We have Aragon? Yeah, Aragon. It sounds right. Shnu. I assume it's pronounced Shnu. Martharin. And Arthas 2. I like Arthas 2. It's a fun name. We still have 1 bag space. That's good. We'll probably dump out these 2 wool bandages. This... Oh yeah, ice cold milk. We can get rid of that. I don't need milk. I've got mage water for that, and mage water, I think, heals mana, or regenerates mana faster. There's Captain Greenskin with some escorts, a Defias Pirate, and a Squall Shaper. So hopefully, okay, I was gonna say, hopefully we don't aggro from right there. That'd be a little scary. And a polymorph that one. Good job. People are doing pretty good about not not breaking the sheep for the most part. It's been nice. Makes my job super easy. Get another fireball ready. Yeah, Captain Greenskin. So we'll have to clear him first because he'll patrol around us otherwise. So we'll clear him off in his 2 ads, and then I think we will summon Edwin. I don't actually know how that works. Oh, I don't want to pull that just yet. I'm worried. Greenskin up there. Can he aggro through to us? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, y'all. Let's polymorph this one. Wow. If you're out of combat, stay away. Yeah, I was just saying, I wonder if we can pull aggro, and apparently, like, just up here, we'll pull aggro. I really wish that Hunter would just die there and not pull to Arthas too. Oh man. Arthas, are you in combat? I really hope he's not. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my bad. That worked out well, so we're gonna get some reses hopefully. My thought was that there was someone standing right here, and he didn't aggro yet, and Greenskin was like halfway around, and I moved up, and I assume it was me that aggroed him, and it might have been that Shnu was there, and I was too low level. Air, you jumped too far away. Oh man. That's really sad. I don't know why people, Good, he's on his way back. Where does he respawn? Can we figure that out? I, for some reason, can't click on... My UI is busted, it seems like. I can't click on Westfall to zoom in to see where he spawns at. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why people do that, is what I was saying, is they are gonna die anyway, and they just, like, run, but you can't escape aggro in an instance. Once you pull aggro, you stay aggroed until you die or you zone out. And there's no way he was going to run all the way back out of the instance and zone out quickly. So, you know, if he had just died up here, it would have been a lot easier. We could just res them and not have to wait. Now we have to wait for him, which is okay. But like if you look, we're pretty much already at full mana, full health and everything. We'd basically be able to get back in pulling if it wasn't for that. But that's fine. And start the timer. Go ahead and drink. Okay, I think next time what we'll do is we'll basically run up here, have someone's like pull, like maybe I can run up there and like fireball and then just run back down, and that'll make things a lot easier. Yeah, I'll fast forward the video while we're waiting for this guy to come back. It's gonna be a long wait, I think. Well, hopefully not, but he still hasn't even rezzed yet, so it's gonna be a while. Okay, so it looks like Aragon, sorry, ran into some patrols. I don't know if they're respawns or if it's just patrols we skipped and he just like didn't see them and died again, but he died again. So I only fast forwarded the video probably about 1.5 minutes here, so we didn't wait very long. We're gonna go back and we're gonna wait for him to run back again, and we're gonna clear a path for him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just too bad that he had to jump off because, like I said, I think I'm the one that aggroed Captain Greenskin in the first place. I'm not totally sure. Pretty sure though. So the whole thing's my fault in the first place. But after that, it got made worse by people scrambling all over into weird spots. So my suggestion is if you're aggroing something in an instance, you're gonna die anyway. Just pull back far enough that you're away from where the mobs are hang out anyway, so you can be rezzed easily. But don't worry about like jumping off of ships and weird things. You're not gonna get away from them anyway. In fact, the worst case scenario, it probably would have been that Aragon could have, ooh, 3 patrols. Okay. I'll sheep wizard. Kill the others. I see where he got the patrol, maybe? Okay, wizard sheeped. Pick a target, pick a target. Okay. That's my other concern, is we weren't gonna maintain DPS on the same mob. Let's put that one in its place. Almost dead. Dead. Let's re-polymorph the wizard, make sure she doesn't pop out anytime soon. And maybe it makes more sense even to kill the wizard first, but I'm okay with this plan. And let's get the Power Blast going on that wizard there. I would think I'd pull aggro from a Power Blast, but I don't know how much aggro making a sheeping someone generates, really. What do I got here? Ice cold milk, it's junk. We just talked about that. Let's throw away one of these. Let's throw away this. Make sure I have plenty of space. I can evocate if we run into something. I want to Pyroblast the rat for fun. Dun, dun, dun. I hope that was the patrol he's talking about. Okay, he's already back. That's good. Where are we? We're about halfway through the instance, so we should meet him very shortly. I just want to pull a lever and lock everyone out, but hopefully no one does that. Devotion Aura, Devotion Aura, Devotion Aura. Devotion Aura. It's funny how that keeps popping up, because I'm just far enough behind the paladin and it keeps falling off and coming back on. They come almost to the entrance. Huh. Okay, so he met some other patrols. Almost to you. Alright, if we do this quickly, we won't have to deal with the whole instance respawning. Usually it takes like 3 hours for most mobs to respawn. Sometimes there's exceptions, like patrols and stuff might pop up like this. But hopefully that's it. Polyed. Got it. Alright, there's our hunter friend. Wait, line of sight blocked by this support beam here. I got a stun from impact, always good. Let's get the Power Blast ready. I gotta make sure I buff up the Arcane Intellect, no problem. All for one and one for all, as the Three Musketeers, I think Three Musketeers would say. Let's get the pet some Arcane Intellect, doesn't do much, I think. I don't know if pets cast spells, if they count as spells, because then it might actually give them an increased chance to crit by giving them intellect, so that might be something. Okay, I really want to get a pet for this guy. I just feel a little lonely when I don't have a pet running along with me. Maybe I'll buy a mechanical squirrel box or something off the auction house later. There's actually quite a few pets available. I mean, there's quite a lot. There's a lot more now in Live WoW than there is in Vanilla WoW, but Vanilla WoW had a good amount, so maybe I'll go farm up like a green whelpling or something. Those take forever to farm, and they're worth a ton, so I'd rather just sell it if I ever get one of those. Okay, we're almost halfway back now, probably about halfway back, and we've cleared almost the whole instance, right? We only have 3 more: Edwin, Captain Greenskin, and Cookie. Cookie is actually a Murloc. He's a chef for the ship. He should be, I'm pretty sure he comes up after you kill VanCleef. This is the smelting room, the foundry, Goblin Foundry. My fault. I don't know if you can jump into that stuff if you die or not, but I'm pretty sure you'll die. I do have slow fall, which I haven't ever used. Let's do slow fall, and now we get a fall real slow, kind of fun. Last 30 seconds, just for funsies. Let's run up this and jump, fall off a little slower. I actually have a few light feathers I picked up from farming, and I'm planning on holding on to them whenever I find them, because generally you don't need a lot of light feathers, but when you need them, it seems like you can never find them on the auction house, or they're jacked up in prices, so I just kind of blew one just for fun there. Oh, let's kill that rat. Make sure it's dead. Doing them a favor down here in the Deadmines. Okay, we're all pretty good to go. This RS stuff's getting a little bit annoying. It's like spamming up our screen here. It's gonna slow up a little bit so we get farther away from Arthas 2, who I think has it. Okay, yeah, I think I'll pull just because I have a ranged spell. Not that it's anyone's fault. Like I said, not that anyone else couldn't do it, but I have a ranged spell, so it's easy for me to do that. And I know paladins do also, but like most of what I do is ranged, so it's very easy for me to pull them back. So we're gonna do that in just a moment. A line of sight is what I need. Okay, going. I want to do that quickly before Greenskin popped up. Alright, first one down. Good timing, because Greenskin will patrol, and then we can get that Defias Pirate next over there, I think. Stay here. I'm going to let Greenskin get a little bit farther away before I get up too high. I want to wait till I turn the corner, in fact. Okay, I think we're good. Let's hit him with a Fire Blast, and let's jump down here. Easy enough. Fireball going. Someone take aggro, thank you. Good, this is easy. I'll need to be careful in this next one, it's kind of a longer run. But Captain Greenskin should be patrolling around again, and I'll just pop that pirate over there, and I think that's the last one to pull. One more only, I think. So once he walks by, I think it's actually safe to walk here for me. But somewhere on this upper level is where it aggroed him, it seemed like. Okay. Let's get the Fire Blast on there, and I'm gonna jump down here. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I think that should be Greenskin now. It's hard for me to judge exactly, like I kinda need to, I'm not totally sure if it's Greenskin next, but it looks like it should be. The chest up there, but we might aggro Greenskin when we go up, so be ready. Let's make sure everyone knows what's going on. Yeah, I also don't totally understand the aggro on this guy just yet. I think we're good. Okay. I think that should be it. I'll poly that one. Squall Shaper. So kill the other ad, then Greenskin. Seems fine to me anyway. Not in line of sight. Can't poly. Okay. Someone tank Greenskin, please. Oh god. It's like, I'm not a tank. I can, you know, poly things, but I'm not gonna tank these fools. Actually, I think I Nova'd Greenskin. I can't really tell exactly. Okay, there we go. Let's finish off Greenskin. Actually, I need to polymorph that other one up there. One thing about my timer mod up here, it's called CC Watch, Crowd Control Watch. It's really good, but it seems like if you get too far away from the mob, it stops tracking it. Even if the mob's still invisibility, you can still see the sheep up there in the top right, but you just lose the timer for some reason, unfortunately. A little annoying. Oh, I love that you can stun mobs. I think it's insane. You can, not stun mobs, stun boss mobs. Like, I think it's crazy that you can do that. I'm pretty much out of mana. I can evocate if we... I don't think VanCleef will auto-aggro onto us. Impaling Harpoon. Okay, let's break that. Let's come down here. Does VanCleef come out now? Should we back up? I forget if he comes out right away, but I want to drink as soon as... There we go. Oh, someone leveled up. That's nice. Or, was that just his pet? Okay. Stays in the cabin? Okay, good. I just wanted to start drinking as soon as we got out of combat in case it starts the fight right away. I didn't remember. Let's get this chest down here. Roll. Seems like we didn't roll last time, which is it's fine. You know, like I said, it doesn't really make a big difference. fine with me. I'm not gonna use it. Does he have anything else on him? No. Okay, I'm gonna check this. Who got it? The hunter? What is that? I didn't even take a look at it. Impaling harpoon. Light leather X10. I don't need that. I don't think those gloves are even an upgrade for me either. 3-inch, 2 agility, 3-inch, 3 agility. Yeah, actually it's a downgrade. Not that agility means anything to me, but we'll take all that good stuff. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I'm gonna dump this out. Okay, ready when you are. All poly 1 add.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
I'm gonna poly that guy. Which one are we killing? We're gonna kill the ads, right? Okay. I wasn't sure what was going on. It didn't seem like we were, like killing the ad. Which maybe, I don't know, maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe it makes more sense not to. I don't know. I heard VanCleef's a really tough fight, actually, for like being the first instance on this server, or for the Alliance. I heard he's a really tough fight. Because he summons a lot of ads, is what I was told. Like, I hear, should be a couple more ads coming up in a moment. Just gonna keep dumping the fireballs on him, and then evocate when we run low on mana. Yeah, evocation's gonna be nice for this fight, I think, depending on how many more ads we deal with. Maybe this is it. He's yelling at us. Fools. Our cause is righteous. Let's do that, and let's evocate. Alright, that should be enough. I just want to make sure I have some mana left over. Okay, I've almost got Edwin down. Uh-oh, Poly broke. Poly broke. Okay, polymorph that one. Uh-oh. Which one did polymorph? Oh, that's it. It's the last one. Huh. Good. I don't know what happened to the other ones. I didn't think we killed them that fast. Maybe they just despawned. The Brotherhood will prevail. Not today. Not today, VanCleef. Okay. Killed that. Let's grab our good stuff from the head of VanCleef. We need that. An unsent letter. That's an item we want. Let's get rid of these wool bandages. Cape of the Brotherhood. That should be a super good hunter item. I'll just greed that. You know, it'd be nice for the stamp. Actually, no, it's not better than what I have. But there's the Cape of the Brotherhood. It's what it looks like. It should be really good hunter loot. And we do get some quest items, alright? An unsent letter. Deliver letter to the city architect in Stormwind. Great. Got a new quest. And, wait. Cookie. Don't leave yet. Wait. There's another boss. Or do we want to skip Cookie? I mean, it's fine if I want to skip, but I kind of like to do them. Who just left? Yeah, there's Cookie. Don't jump. We should clear around. Oh my gosh. Or jump, I guess. Or jump down. That's fine too. Is he gonna aggro a lot? Yeah, he is. We're totally gonna wipe on this. Bad idea, I think. We are down a healer. This is a really bad idea. We're so dead. Like, seriously? Why would he do this? So bad. Well, yeah, so if you jump down, you have to run across to not aggro things first. That was terrible. I'm really sad. I really wanted to kill Cookie. I mean, we're all dead. Yeah. Okay, well, that's gonna be the end, unfortunately. I really wish... I guess that guy probably had to go, was the problem. We also left that chest behind. I wish I had grabbed that chest. It had a lot of stuff in it. You know, I don't even want to run back. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna res here. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. That's the Deadmines instance. We didn't kill Cookie. You saw Cookie. We didn't get a kill Cookie. And next time, I'll be back with this mage at some point, and we'll do some fun things with them. Mostly we're going to work on some instances together, but otherwise I'll be back on my Warlock, keeping up a couple videos a week at least, and some other highlights from other games from time to time. So, that's all for today anyway. So thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Alright, here we go for Cookie. This time, we're with a different group of course, but this time we decided to pull Cookie before we get to Edwin, and even before we get to Captain Greenskin. It's actually very easy to go this way. You just clear about 2 packs of mobs, maybe you just really 1.5 kind of packs of mobs to the left, and Cookie will patrol pretty close to where we are right now, so you can just run over and grab him. Cookie drops a couple cool things. I think one of the more unique items, he drops like a, I forget what it's called, maybe a meat tenderizer, but it's basically a rolling pin that you would use for like rolling out dough. That's kind of a cool looking item, so I don't know, I'm not into role playing, but it's kind of a cool looking item. We'll see what he drops in just a moment, hopefully. But altogether, Cookie's not a tough mob at all. He has this kind of poison thing that actually does a fair amount of damage to people, and I think if you stay farther enough away, you won't get the poison, but we're playing terribly and we're all just clumping in. Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah, that's there. Actually, we did get it, so we did get the tenderizer. Pretty cool looking. Anyway, that's Cookie. Not hard at all. One of the best Murlocs in the game.